Bazinga! That one word took the world by storm. The Big Bang Theory wasn't just a sitcom, it was a cultural phenomenon. From 2007 to 2019, it made nerd culture cool, transformed science into comedy gold, and turned a cast of quirky characters into global superstars. But what happened after the final curtain closed? In today's video, we're diving deep into the lives of the actors who brought Sheldon, Leonard, Penny, and the gang to life. Who soared to new heights? Who disappeared from the spotlight? And which surprising path did one of them take that nobody saw coming? Stick around till the end, because you won't believe what Sheldon is doing now. Jim Parsons, Sheldon Cooper. Let's begin with the mind behind the madness. The theoretical physicist with a schedule tighter than a NASA launch window, Sheldon Cooper, brought to life by Jim Parsons. Jim wasn't just acting, he was embodying a generational icon. With 4 Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe under his belt, Jim could have coasted on sitcom glory forever. But in 2019, he made a decision that shocked fans and the entertainment industry alike. He walked away. Why? Not because he was tired, not because he was bored, but because he felt complete. His words, a rare sentiment in Hollywood, where people often hold on too long. Jim wanted to leave at the top of his game, and he did just that. But don't be fooled, his departure didn't mean disappearance. Behind the scenes, Jim became a creative force. He executive produced Young Sheldon, giving fans more of the character they loved, and co-produced Special on Netflix, a groundbreaking LGBTQ+ series that earned critical acclaim. On stage, he returned to his theatrical roots, starring in The Boys in the Band on Broadway and reprising the role for Netflix's film adaptation. Now living in New York with his husband Todd Spywak, Jim Parsons might not be on your screen every night anymore, but his fingerprints are everywhere. And in many ways, he's just getting started. Kaley Cuoco Penny. From waitress to wife, from neighbor to national treasure. Kaley Cuoco's post-Big Bang journey is the definition of a Hollywood glow-up. Known as Penny, the heart and humor of the gang, Kaley broke out of the sitcom mold fast. She headlined The Flight Attendant on HBO Max, a dark, fast-paced thriller that proved she wasn't just a comedic actress. The role earned her Emmy and Golden Globe nominations and redefined her career. But she didn't stop there. Kaley voiced the chaotic and hilarious Harley Quinn in the hit animated series, showing off her vocal chops and edgy side. And in a boss move, she founded her own production company, Yes Norman Productions, named after her beloved dog. And while she soared professionally, her personal life blossomed too. In 2022, she married equestrian Tom Pelphrey, and in 2023, she embraced motherhood, welcoming their first child. From Penny to powerhouse, Kaley's evolution is what reinvention looks like. Johnny Galecki, Leonard Hofstadter. Leonard Hofstadter, the grounded genius with the heart of gold. Played by Johnny Galecki, he was the emotional anchor of the Big Bang Theory. But when the cameras stopped rolling, Johnny made a very different choice from his co-stars. Rather than jump into the next big project, he chose something more radical, a quiet life. In 2019, Johnny welcomed a son with then-partner Elena Meyer, and since then, he stepped out of the limelight, settling in Nashville, Tennessee, far from the Hollywood hustle. Acting? Minimal. Public appearances? Rare. But that doesn't mean he's done. Rumors swirl of a possible return not just on screen, but perhaps behind the camera. Could the next chapter for Johnny be in directing or producing? Fans are watching and waiting, quiet, contemplative, and potentially plotting something big. Leonard may yet surprise us. Mayim Bialik, Amy Farrah Fowler. Mayim Bialik is a unicorn in the industry, an Emmy-nominated actress and a PhD in neuroscience. So when The Big Bang Theory ended, the woman behind Amy Farrah Fowler didn't slow down. She accelerated. She starred in Call Me Kat, a feel-good sitcom where she also served as executive producer. But her biggest headline? Jeopardy! Mayim became one of the guest hosts after Alex Trebek's passing and nearly became the show's permanent face. Though the gig eventually went to someone else, she became a fan favorite, bringing warmth and intellect to America's smartest game. Beyond TV, she launched The Bialik Breakdown, a podcast diving into mental health, relationships, and emotional resilience. Her guests range from celebrities to psychologists, and the conversations are deep, personal, and healing. Mayim is now more than an actress. She's a thought leader, a mental health advocate, and a role model for science and authenticity. Kunal Nayyar Raj Kuthrapali. Shy, awkward, hopelessly romantic, that was Raj Kuthrapali. But Kunal Nayyar had a different story to tell after the credits rolled. Post-Big Bang, Kunal shocked fans by transforming his image. No more timid astrophysicist. Instead, he took on dark, intense, complex roles in shows like Criminal, UK on Netflix, and Suspicion on Apple TV. These weren't just cameos. They were career-defining performances that showcased a side of Kunal we'd never seen. Seriously, brooding, layered. In real life, he found the happy ending Raj never got. Kunal married Neha Kapoor, a former Miss India, and now splits his life between Los Angeles and London, a global star in every sense. From awkward scientist to international dramatic lead, Kunal's rise is proof that reinvention is just one bold choice away. Simon Helberg, Howard Wolowitz. Howard Wolowitz was all jokes, turtlenecks, and questionable flirting. But the man behind the bowl cut? Simon Helberg is all class, talent, and ambition. After The Big Bang Theory, Simon didn't fade into obscurity, he leveled up. He starred in Florence Foster Jenkins alongside Meryl Streep, earning rave reviews, and then took a risk on Annette, an avant-garde musical film with Adam Driver. He's also a gifted musician and master impersonator, qualities he's channeling into more sophisticated, often indie roles. Simon is moving away from comedy into prestige cinema, carving a niche as one of the most versatile actors of the cast. The world might have known him as a goofball engineer, but Hollywood now sees him as something more, an artist. Melissa Rauch Bernadette Rostenkowski Wolowitz. Tiny in stature but towering in talent, Melissa Rauch quietly built a powerhouse career post-Big Bang. In 2023, she stepped into one of the most iconic roles in television history, leading the reboot of Night Court as Judge Abby Stone, the daughter of the original series' central character. Not only did she headline the show, she executive produced it too. Smart, sharp, and deeply committed to storytelling, Melissa has proven she's not just a sitcom star, she's a multi-talented creator. From microbiologist to judge, Melissa's evolution is inspiring, a reminder that growth doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. So, where are they now? From Emmy wins to Broadway stages, indie dramas to animated chaos, the cast of The Big Bang Theory didn't just fade into TV history, they evolved. Some sought peace, others chased prestige, but all of them, every single one, left an imprint on our screens and our hearts. Which cast members' post-show journey surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Like if you love The Big Bang Theory, subscribe for more TV cast updates, and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, live long and prosper.